in every seemingly hopeless situation, there are great possibilities, but you've got to look for them. It's a good idea to take a piece of paper and write everything down about it, pro and con, the hopeless and the hopeful, and really work at it. Then find the good that's in it. Let me tell you about a man who called me on the telephone some time ago. Obviously very tense, he declared tragically, "I'm at the end of my rope and have decided the only thing to do is to blow my brains out." "Look," I answered, "how about coming to my office and let's talk it over before you do any such thing? I'm sure there's a solution to your problem." Actually, I didn't think he was going to blow his brains out at all, but one has to take such people seriously, for you never really can be sure. Anyway, he came along and we sat in my office. Despondently, he dropped his head into his hands and moaned, "Everything is gone, lost. There isn't one good thing left. I'm living in a very deep darkness. In fact, I've lost my hope for living altogether." More after this message. So I said to this hopeless man who was ready to blow his brains out, "Come on now, let's take a look at your situation." I got out a large sheet of paper, put a line through the middle, and told him we'd put down on the left side all the things he'd lost, and on the right side the things he had left. "Huh, that's easy," he said. "One thing is sure, you won't need that column on the right side. I have nothing left, period." So I decided to ask him a few questions to try to put some hope and positiveness into his thinking. "Has your wife left you?" I asked. "What do you mean?" he exclaimed. "Of course she hasn't left me. My wife loves me." "That's great," I said. "That will be number 1 in the right-hand column. Wife hasn't left you. Now, are your children in jail?" "What a silly question," he shouted. "Of course my children aren't in jail." "Good," I said. "That's number 2 in the right-hand column. Children not in jail. But I suppose with all this trouble your appetite is off." He said, "You know, it's a funny thing, but bad as things are, I can eat everything in sight." So I put down, "Can eat everything in sight." Well, we went on like that for a few more such items, and he began to get the point. He even grinned. "I get you. Funny how things change when you think of them that way." Then we added up all the good things for him, and I said, "Look at all the assets you've got. You don't need to blow your brains out. All you need to do is to blow your confidence up." And that's the way you do it. You blow up your confidence, and you look for the good things in the situation, and command the marvelous opportunities you have in this life.